Every family has secrets. Some houses remember them all. After years of running, Maya, Orion, and Lyra have finally come home. Maya, it hasn't changed. Orion, neither have we, still running. The house stood expectant, battered by the wind and the memories it held within. Lyra, Grandma said the house would always welcome us home. Maya, Grandma said a lot of things. The door remained locked tight. Lyra, she sent this, said it would open everything. As the key turned, the door opened, not with a creak but with a long, heavy sigh. Inside, the house felt inhabited, as if it had been breathing in the dark, waiting for them. Lyra, it's exactly how I remember. For her, the house was still filled with light. Maya, I haven't seen this in years. The weight of the past was everywhere. Orion, put it back. For him, some things were better left forgotten. They climbed higher, drawn by a gravity they couldn't explain. 3 doors, 3 lives, each one a capsule of a time they thought they'd outgrown. Lyra stepped into her room, finding the dreamer she used to be still waiting there. Maya, not yet, maybe not ever. Some doors were too heavy to open alone. And then they saw it, a door that shouldn't have been there. Orion, was that always there? Lyra, Grandma said, when the time was right, we'd know. The key fit, but the house wasn't ready to yield its deepest secret. Not to Maya, not yet. But under Lyra's hand, the wood grew warm. It's not time yet, she whispered. Outside, the world began to scream. The storm had found them. Then the darkness spoke, a whisper that didn't come from any of them. Welcome home, children. The mystery had only just begun. Last time, we came home to a house that remembered us. Now, it won't let us leave. And the storm outside is nothing compared to the one inside. Maya, I'll check the fuse box. Lyra, this isn't a fuse problem. Orion, did you hear that? Maya, old house, settling. But the footsteps stopped right outside their door. Lyra, I'm going to see. Maybe the house is trying to show us something. They found their grandmother's room, exactly as she left it, as if she'd just stepped out. Maya, I'd forgotten they looked like this. Orion, I haven't forgotten. They died because of this house. Orion, that's what Grandma told us, but I remember something else. Lyra, Grandma's diary. The first page read, the house chose us. It always has. It always will. Maya, it's just a metaphor. The house groaned in response. Orion, I don't think it is. And then the attic door began to pulse. The key in Lyra's pocket grew burning hot. She didn't stop. She inserted the key, and this time, it turned. Figure, Lyra, you came back. Lyra, Grandma? Elara, your parents didn't die in an accident. They died protecting this house, protecting you. And now, you need to know why. The truth began to pour from the darkness. Elara's voice echoed, come home, children, really home. To be continued. Last time we saw our grandmother, not a ghost, something else. Now she's showing us the truth, and I'm not sure we're ready. Orion, this isn't an attic, this is Elara. This is the house's heart, where it keeps what matters most. Elara, I'm not dead, I'm part of the house now. I chose to stay it for you. Orion, you chose to stay. Elara, the night your parents died, behind them were shadows, not quite human, hungry for the house. Father, you can't have it. It's protected. They gave everything to keep it safe. The house held onto them, turning them into light. Elara, they became part of this place, like I did. Like you can if you choose. Maya, we don't want that. We want to live. Orion, they're still here, still waiting. Elara, they are forgetfulness, loneliness. If the house falls, they'll spread everywhere. Maya, then we fight, we protect this place. For Mom and Dad, for you. Orion, how? We're just us. Lyra, the house chose us. Elara, I've been holding the house together alone for too long. Together you're stronger. Warmth spread through them like a promise. Elara, I'll always be with you in every creak, every whisper. Now go, protect our home. She was gone, and yet she was everywhere. 3 heartbeats, sinking, a house breathing. The shadows recoiled, screaming into the night, to be continued. Last time we became something new. Not just siblings, guardians. The house chose us, and now we have to learn what that means. Orion, did that really happen? Lyra, was it real enough to paint? The storm had passed, but the house felt more alive than ever. Maya, we need to understand what the house needs from us. A warm breeze answered. Lyra, it hears us. It's listening. Maya, then let's go listen. The attic had changed, mirroring their new connection to its heart. Maya reads, the house gives its guardians 3 gifts: memory, creation, and hope. Together, they are complete. Maya received memory, Orion, the power of creation, and for Lyra, a hope that could anchor them all. Orion, I can see it, all the stories. Maya saw her grandmother, decades ago, accepting the same heavy burden. Young Elara, it's heavy, isn't it? All those memories. Maya, it is heavy, but it's warm. The house provided its first warning. The shadows were coming back. Orion, ready how? The house answered with a new path. They descended into a basement they never knew existed. Maya, we don't fight shadows with weapons. We fight them with light, with memory, with creation. Their training had begun. Orion picked up a brush for the first time in years. Then let's give them something to wait for. For the first time, he didn't want to run. Lyra planted the seed of hope under the house's watchful light, a quiet, living defiance against the dark. 3 siblings beginning their work, the house around them alive, protective, and finally home to be continued. Last time, we found our purpose. Memory, creation, hope, now the shadows are coming, and we have to be ready. Days bled into nights. We poured ourselves into the house, and the house poured itself into us. Orion, I didn't plan it, it just came out. It was the house as it was meant to be. Whole, warm, protective. Maya reads, the house remembers every guardian, and every guardian becomes part of the house. Together they are eternal. Orion, they want us to be afraid. Lyra, then we don't give them that. The barrier was beginning to thin, and then it bloomed. Not a flower, but light. Pure, endless, and ancient, it flooded everything. Maya, that's Dad. Shadow Mother, you can't save us. You can't save anyone. The darkness knew exactly where to strike. Orion, they're not real. Mom and Dad are here with us. Lyra, you don't get to use them. They're ours. We already belonged. We're ready. For the first time, we didn't wait for the shadows to come to us. We walked out to meet them. Maya, this is our home. You can't have it. Her voice was the voice of every guardian who had come before. Maya's memories, Orion's vision, Lyra's hope, combined into one blinding truth. The shadows screamed as they were pulled apart. They didn't just break, they fled. The light of the house was brighter than it had been in a century. 3 heartbeats, 1 rhythm, a whisper in the wind. Home. The mystery had only just begun, to be continued. Last time, we faced the shadows together, and we won. But winning isn't the same as ending. Now we have to decide what comes next. Orion, is it over? Lyra, for now, they'll be back, but not soon. Maya, how do you know? Lyra, the flower told me. Orion, we're talking to flowers now. This is our life. Laughter shared for the first time in years. The house was finally waiting for them. Inside, the house was alive, clean, warm, and beautiful. Maya, did one of us do this? A soft creak answered, we did. They found them in the attic, not as memories, but as presents. Mother, hello, my loves. We never left. Tears and laughter finally merged. Elara, you protected the house. You protected each other. Father, we're here, in the house, in you, always. Mother, we'll always be in the walls, in the memories. They faded, but the warmth remained. The house was no longer empty. Orion, so, what now? Do we stay? Maya, I have a life outside. Lyra, the house isn't a cage, it's a home. It'll always be here. Orion, I haven't painted in years, but here I can't stop. Maya, then stay, both of you. I'll visit, often, I promise. Maya, take care of each other, take care of the house. Orion, we will, go, live, we'll be here. A promise of return. The car drove away, carrying Maya back to the world, but her heart stayed anchored to the cliff. The house stood warm and waiting, a whisper in the wind. Welcome home. The end.